Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. It's your brother E. Once again, here to spread some positivity. So, behind me is old Qualcomm football stadium where the San Diego Chargers used to play. It is a huge stadium, right? It is huge. It's getting reconstruction now, but eventually it's going to be opened back up for the San Diego State University football team to play. So it's going to be great. I came here for a few reasons. You know, I always say, keep going, keep growing, keep pushing. You can do it. You got this. You can make it. That's what I mean. But sometime in life, you may feel like you're by yourself, like you may not have no support, like your parents may not be the type that encourage you, or your family or your friends or your coworkers or the people you go to school with. Like you just don't have a circle of people who just encourages you and pushes you to try to be great, to try to fulfill your dream, to try to fulfill your goals. But this I want you to know. The Bible said there's a great cloud of witnesses watching you, cheering you on as you pursue fulfilling your dream and purpose in God, right? So imagine this football stadium filled with no seats, with not even standing room because it's just packed. And you're in the middle on a 50-yard line, and everyone's just woo! Clapping and cheering for you. Well, you cannot see it with these eyes, but in heaven, that's what they're doing for you right now. Because life is about us doing our thing, but life is also about us doing our thing because it's going to help and bless others. Imagine when a bird, the mama bird or the papa bird, when they got little chicks, they got to go get the food, and they have the food in their mouth, and they got to break the food up, and they got to feed their babies out their own mouth. Otherwise, those chicks won't be able to feed themselves. It's the same for you, especially you that who are parents. You guys go provide and you bring the food back to feed your children. Because no way could a 2-year-old get food, cook it, make sure it's properly cooked, and then be able to feed themselves. They need someone else. It's the same with us in our life, in our calling, in our purpose. We cannot do what we're supposed to do alone. Yes, we can do and accomplish goals alone, but it's not going to be to the magnitude of what God intended for it to be. Your gift is needed more than ever in this time. I'm going to give 2 instances, and I always try to talk about myself, but I'm going to talk about my friend. We was texting last night about this. She wants to do a YouTube channel that does sign language for people who need it, right? But she's kind of shy. Probably don't like the attention, like me in the spotlight. But this young lady is phenomenal. She strong. She got character. She beautiful. She got a heart to want to help people who need improvement with sign languages. And I was just thinking, like, I wonder how many people's lives she gonna light up. You know, because when people have so-called handicaps or disabilities, it make them feel isolated. Say if I couldn't speak, I would feel odd because most people can speak. Or if I didn't have all my extremities, like if I didn't have no arms or I didn't have no legs, I would feel weird. I don't care what people say. They can talk and encourage me all they want to, and I'll appreciate it. But I'm still gonna feel weird because I don't have what everybody else has. But imagine when somebody who just out their heart may have it, but they have so much empathy that they'll put themselves in your shoes and try to make you feel as normal as possible. Man, think about how much a blessing to the world that's gonna be. That's one example. The second example is myself. I always tell you guys, I want to do real estate. I want to be wealthy. I want to be a good example. I want to eventually have a family. Yada, 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 right? I felt like giving up a whole bunch of times. Thank God I had my brother Darryl. Thank God I had a mentor. Thank God I had people I met along the way who was encouraging. But I felt like giving up. But some said, man, you can't stop. Because one, if you quit, you're going to regret it. And two, how in the world are you going to help other people if you give up now? So I had to stick with it. Guys, I didn't graduate college with my bachelor's degree until I was 33 years old. I didn't get my master's. It took me a whole year. I just smashed it the next year. I'm 39 now. It took me almost a year and a half, 2 years to get my real estate license. Thank God I passed it this Monday. And to be honest, this I did. I studied all I could. But at the end, I knew it was God, because I said, God, I did the best I can. I don't feel like I knew everything I needed to know. But if you would just grant me grace and mercy, and if you just have any blessings to spare today, let me pass this exam. I went to that desk. I got my paper. The lady said, we had a conversation. I say, ma'am, I may have to take this again. She said, well, don't count yourself out so quick, or something like that. She said, but we do ask you open the paper outside to see if you pass or not. So guys, I went and got in my car, and I wanted to take my time. I said, God, whether I pass or not, I appreciate it. But if you can just look out for me this one time, because I don't think I'm the sharpest knife on the shelf. I do my work, but I could have did more studying. And I opened that paper, and it said, congratulations, you have passed the real estate exam. Man, I shouted to the top of my lungs, thank you, Jesus, man. Because I know it was God who was on my side. So I'm here to tell you, you may not think you're the smartest. You may not think you're the best looking. You may not think you came from the best background. You may not think you got the best dreams or goals or ambitions. You may not think you're in the best health. It matters, but it doesn't matter to the point to where God can't make it happen if you would just keep trying. Keep going. Keep giving it your best. Don't give up. Keep pursuing your dreams. You can make it. You looking at me. You looking at me, and I'm telling you this. And I don't even think I'm supposed to live past 18 years old. I'm 39. I'm double that age. And God has blessed my life in ways you would not believe. I don't have everything I want, but I got what I need. And I feel like God's still gonna do what I believe in my heart that He's gonna do for me. So guys, you got people from all points of times, through all generations, all color, creed, races, ethnicities, in heaven cheering you on, saying, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. You will make it, you will make it, you will make it. Don't stop, don't quit, don't give up, don't throw in the towel, back against the wall, keep going. You can make it, you can do it, you can do it, guys. Let's go do it. Let's go do it. Let's go do it. But educate yourself on what you're trying to do. There would have been no way possible I would have had the opportunity to pass that thing had not I studied. Then God just, boom, get that push. So if you want to open a barber shop or want to be a barber, go learn how to cut. A cosmetologist, go learn how to do hair. Esthetician, go learn about the skin. You want to be a personal trainer, learn about fitness, nutrition, things like that. Guys, whatever you want to do on your company, go research how to start a company. in your state. You can get an LLC, you can be a sole proprietor. If you want to have over 500 people, you can get a corporation. Guys, the knowledge is here. You can use Google to get resources. You can have resources already in your organization and use other people. Get their knowledge and information. And then go to God. But guys, don't quit today. Don't give up today. Keep pushing today. You can make it, guys. You can make it. And before I go, I'm not big at all. I don't have many subscribers. But if certain people ever see this, I want to say thanks to Joel Osteen. I met you twice. You don't probably remember me, but I came to see you twice because you always spoke an encouraging word. And God told me, if you think the Compaq Center is something, you ain't seen nothing yet. So I'm like, what, you gonna get me a church size of an airport? Or is it on TV station or something? Like, what you gonna do, God? And I was scared to tell you the first time, so that's why I had to go back the second time to tell you. Like you really need it, because God gonna do it for you anyway. You guys, your family so loyal. Y'all awesome. I want to thank Richard Fain. He's an awesome content creator that I watch and I really appreciate. Guys, it's a young lady, Danica Marie. I like her. Guys, everybody, all y'all, because we all important in our own ways. And I'm gonna say this too. This got nothing to do with the content and the topics. But people always talk about young black rappers and who's better and who's this and who's that. And look, this how I see it. They are young black men. To kind of understand, you got to come up in the environment they came in. So I can never say I know what it's like. Yeah, we went through our stuff, but just because I went through it my way don't mean they take it that way. So I'm not excusing what they do, but that environment does kind of shape their life direction at an early age. But I want to tell each and every one of you, you're special young men and women. You're still God's children. I know it may seem like that. I know life may be sucked and it may be killed to be killed. Maybe, maybe not. I know about those situations. But what I'm here to tell you is, you still got to try to do it God's way. Because what we do in this life, we're going to have to answer for it when we see Him. And, I mean, it ain't going to be no excuse. It ain't going to be no excuse. So I'd rather take my loss here and have a great eternity than try to win here and my eternity be cursed. You guys are all special talents. You guys are all phenomenal talents, people, individuals, contributors to this world. There's nobody like you. And you guys are all the most precious gift in the earth. And that's go for any individual. But you guys are too. And I just hope that you guys can see that and know that and don't feel like you gotta try to live up to a certain status of fame. Because at the end of the day, you're just a child of God. And God didn't make no mistake when He made you. Your parents, they may have said you're a mistake or you this. No. God wanted you here at a specific time in history, but for you to use your talents for good and positivity. That's why He put you here. So God bless you all. I hope you riding good out there. And guys, keep trying. Educate yourself. Give it all your effort. Do right in the process by yourself and people. And try to make it happen. And don't forget to always take it to God. You can do it. Whatever it is. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Alright? You can do it. 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 Woo! You can do it. Alright? I love you guys. And I'm out of here.